Hi everyone, I'm Dr. Justin Lin here at Rehab Revive Physical Therapy, where we rehab your mind to revive your body. So you've clicked on this video, you've got tennis elbow or lateral epicondylitis. Well, we've got a great exercise coming up, and hopefully after you're done, you feel a little bit of relief and can go play some tennis. Tennis elbow, aka lateral epicondylitis. Itis is inflammation, so that's lateral elbow inflammation. Very blanket term. Why does this happen? There's a couple reasons in my mind. Let's figure out a great way to stabilize this. That's the real reason. It's an instability problem. It needs to be stabilized. That's the solution. So we have a great exercise to make things a little bit more stable. Stay tuned. So we're gonna dive right into this elbow exercise. In our world, in functional manual therapy, we call it elbow plie. So I just wanna give credit for that out there. We're gonna talk about why this exercise is important. Is that pretend this stick here is the radius, but when I want to rotate or pronate, supinate, it spins. It spins like this. Now sometimes it will pop out just a little bit, where the most important thing you can check is that there's a divot. If there's a divot, you're generally in good shape. And there remains to have that divot whether you rotate your palm up, palm down. That's gonna be the key. That this may be not off axis, maybe it's something else like a nerve problem. But what you're gonna find is that oftentimes this is out because a lot of us have slept on it, we overuse it, we're lifting too much, and it can just pop out, or there's a little fall that might have happened. So once it's out, then you can imagine how that vector changes. So things start changing here. Your wrist often has difficulty extending, and you're also not able to fully straighten your elbow. So those are your big indicators that something is likely off up here and that this radius needs to spin. Now, how you set up this exercise is, like I said, you should be able to feel that divot. So mine is on axis, at least at the moment, and there has been times that it's not, and it's popped slightly out like this. So, and not that much, but just a little bit. So, and so that's gonna be the key. Now, the important thing is I'm gonna use these two fingers here on the other hand, and I'm gonna be pulling it and cranking it the opposite way of where I'm going. So if I'm going this way with this motion, I'm pretending that this bottom part is like smashing up high and rotating it. And with this one, I'm trying to pull it towards me. And the most important thing is, I like to think of that Heisman football trophy. You're pushing it away like the Heisman movement. So I'm pulling, pushing, and it's all one continuous motion. Sometimes you might feel a click, and that's a good thing. So I'm just pulling, and I'm trying to just really get this joint in, because we really rely on some rotation to get, especially this long bone here, back in place. So we're gonna keep doing this, and sometimes it's crunchy. That's okay. You're gonna keep doing this until something feels like it's a little bit easier to extend, easier to get wrist extension as well. So we're gonna just keep going that way, and then over time it just gets easier and easier. So obviously my elbow is in, so I can keep doing this and nothing really is gonna happen. But for some of you who have the issues of misalignment of that elbow, you wanna keep working it. And then you just keep at it, and it just gets easier. And that's part of it, is you've got the force from your body weight that's creating the strengthening aspect, and you've got your own resistance to pulling, which is realigning. So you kind of get two for the price of one. It's a twofer. So hopefully your movement's a little bit better without the strain. Definitely you can try some of the exercises that are out there. I think they're kind of ridiculous, where you're like doing some kind of movement like this, but we can avoid that. You want to put it back on axis, then you want to stabilize it, and it's not just a strengthening issue. That's the wrong misconception. It's all a lie. So if you have any questions about this type of exercise, whether it's good for you, check with your healthcare professional. And yeah, but we use it here all the time. It helps our players get back into tennis again and all that fun stuff. Please leave some comments and feedback below. Leave these guys if you like it. Share it with those who may want it or need it. And if you haven't subscribed to our channel, we'd love your support. I'm Dr. Lin. Remember, we heal smarter, not harder.